Well, continuing our team coverage now, officials at the Ross Barnett Reservoir say they've begun reducing outflows through the dam, but significant flooding continues in parts of northeast Jackson. Authorities telling us as many as 1,000 homes have been flooded. And there is a warning from the governor tonight. Don't go back home until the floodwaters have receded. 16 WAPT Scott Simmons gauging the rise and the fall of the Pearl. He joins us live at 5 along Lakeland Drive. Scott.
And the governor announcing on Twitter just a short time ago that he spoke with President Donald Trump. The president, he said, offering help in the areas dealing with this flooding condition. The river reaching its crest, certainly good news, but it will not be an immediate fall. It will take time for all this water to move out, and emergency responders warning everyone to not let their guard down and rush back into these flooded areas.
Additional rises are expected to occur in certain areas, but we expect them to be localized, particularly near the Highway 80 area.
Governor Tate Reeves and emergency responders announcing that the Pearl River at Jackson was reaching its crest. While it is a promising development in what is now the third worst flooding event on this waterway, the warning was not to assume the worst is over.
But as it is receding, it is going to be fast flowing water, and just like was the case over the weekend, we strongly discourage anyone from getting in or trying to drive through the water.
Mississippi emergency management officials are beginning the complex process of documenting how much damage was done to public infrastructure, homes, and businesses. Flood victims are being asked to report their damage through MEMA's website.
It is extremely important that if you have the opportunity to do that, to go in and make those self-reporting notes for us. That will aid us in putting our plan together. It will aid us in updating our current flood mitigation map.
Maps that are now changing because of the latest historic flood event. One of the current research aspects of this flooding event was why the projections for the river were a little bit higher than what we actually have found. Where we're standing right now at Lakeland Drive, the river behind me, the National Weather Service says that the pooling effect happened north of Lakeland Drive. It is flowing faster south of where we're standing, and we'll talk more about that coming up live at 6 o'clock. Live along the Pearl River, Scott Simmons, 16 WAPT News.
We'll see you at 6, Scott. Thank you. Also, the governor said today to expect receding water, but that isn't happening fast enough for some homeowners. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams went out on a boat in one northeast Jackson neighborhood tonight where some areas are still 3 feet underwater. Ross, what else did you see?
Yeah, it was startling to see so many homes under so much water. Our pilot on the boat tour says the water is so high it's hard to tell the river from the land. William said there's so much water it's hard to tell where the Pearl River stops and normally dry wooded areas start. As we made our way through Purple Creek, you can see flooded neighborhoods north of Westbrook Road.
I don't really know what to say. It's devastating for a lot of people.
Right now we're on Foxborough Drive off River Road, and the street is under more than 2 feet of water. Take a look at the mailboxes. You can see just how high the water is. In the distance, that car there flooded by water, and somebody put sandbags on the windows before the water rose up. Williams lives in the Eastover subdivision. His neighborhood avoided flooding by inches. He says living in constant fear of flooding is stressful.
You've got your whole life work built up into your house, your contents, and moving out, moving your children who have anxiety and things, and helping friends move out, and where are they going and how long are they going to be out?
And state officials urging homeowners to take photos to document the damage, the flood damage left behind. But for folks in that neighborhood, it could be close to a week before they will have a chance to safely return home to see what's left behind. Live in Northeast Jackson, Ross Adams, 16 WAPT News.
Okay, Ross, thank you. To Rankin County now. Businesses, homes, and a church on Flowood Drive surrounded by floodwater tonight. 16 WAPT's Adam McWilliams spoke with the owner of a truck company who is still in disbelief. Adam joins us live.
That's right, Megan. Yeah, businesses up and down Flowwood Drive are feeling the effects of the flooding hard. Take a look at the building in the very back. This is T. Rester Diesel. The owner of the business, Tim Rester, says there's around 5 to 6 feet of water in his building, including a couple of 18-wheelers that he was not able to get out before the flood waters came up. Now, he says he has nowhere to work, and that means he can't make money. He is at the mercy of the swollen Pearl River. Rester has been here off of Flowwood Drive since 2002, and he says the levee behind him has been able to hold back past floods, but not this one.
We was able to keep it out in January, but last week when it got up to 35 and a half, it breached my levee. So the levee blew out. When the levee blew out, it come in.
And that scene is common up and down Flowwood Drive. We saw a church and several businesses and some homes with water inundating them. Now, all these areas are at the mercy of the swollen Pearl River, and with the expected rain this week, we'll just have to see how the water responds to that. Live off Flowwood Drive, Adam McWilliams, 16 WAPT News. Megan?
No one wants to deal with any more rain this week. Adam, thank you. Businesses in one area of Jackson, they're still moving their valuables to higher ground. 16 WAPT's Allie Ware is on Sutherland Drive.
Sutherland Drive off of Lakeland Drive underwater. We visited this location on Friday. You could still drive down the road then. Not so much anymore. You can take a look right here. The water is inching up closer and closer to that building. Some tenants in this building said the landlord did come out and put up sandbags. Right now, they're trying to move everything that they can upstairs just in case. But as of now, it's just kind of a waiting game.
That was Allie Ware. The National Alliance of Mental Illness is housed in that complex. They tell us they'll be closed until further notice.